You can work diligently without turning your work into a cross to bear. The sage acts as though nothing matters, precisely because he knows that everything does in its own unforced way. The tree doesn't try to be significant. The bird doesn't struggle to justify its song. Yet both are perfect expressions of the universe at play. We humans, though, have developed a peculiar arrogance. We imagine that cosmic importance must be earned, as if existence is a contest judged by some celestial panel. So we burden ourselves with constant seriousness, thinking it makes us more noble. But in truth, it only makes us more miserable. Try this. Imagine for one day that there is no script to follow. Imagine that every action you take is not being recorded in the book of destiny. How would you walk? How would you breathe? How would you look at the person beside you? You might find yourself moving more fluidly, speaking more gently, laughing more often, because without the weight of significance, you rediscover spontaneity. Life becomes a dance again, not a duty. And that, you see, is the secret. When you release the burden of seriousness, you don't lose meaning, you gain it. But it is a meaning born of freedom, not fear. It is the quiet significance that arises when you realize that being alive is already enough. The idea of acting as if nothing matters sounds, to many ears, like a dangerous form of apathy. But that is because we have mistaken letting go for giving up. There is an enormous difference between indifference and freedom, though the two can look alike from a distance. To give up is a kind of despair. It says, nothing matters, therefore I will withdraw. But to let go is entirely different. It says, nothing matters in the way I thought it did, and therefore I am free to love it all. This distinction is at the heart of every great spiritual tradition. When the Buddha spoke of detachment, he didn't mean coldness, he meant freedom from clinging. He meant the ability to hold life lightly, to dance with it, rather than strangling it in your arms. You see, the reason we suffer is not that life is cruel, but that we demand it to be permanent. We want our loves, our identities, our successes to last forever. We want to carve eternity into the flow of time, and so we cling, we hold on to ideas, to roles, to narratives. We build shrines around what should have been allowed to pass. But life will not cooperate. It changes, it decays, it renews, and we call that impermanence loss, as though something has been stolen from us. But in truth, nothing has been stolen. It was never yours to keep. The river does not belong to the hands that cup its water. When you begin to understand this, a strange peace enters. You no longer need to force meaning onto things. You allow them to mean what they will, for as long as they will. And in that gentle surrender, you begin to taste a freedom deeper than control, the freedom of flow. Letting go, then, is not a posture of defeat, but of trust. It is saying yes to the nature of reality. It is the recognition that the universe, in its infinite intelligence, does not need your supervision. You do not have to manage it, fix it, or hold it together. The waves know how to crash, the grass knows how to grow, the heart knows how to beat, all without your approval. Now, this frightens the serious mind, because seriousness depends on control. It says, if I don't hold everything together, it will all fall apart. But what you eventually discover is that it has never been held together by you at all. You are the wave, not the oceanographer.